Buying a home can be so overwhelming. What are the first steps to buying a home? Where should you start and what should you expect?
How much money are you going to need up front and out of pocket? We'll discuss those questions and more right now.
Hi everyone, so glad you could join us today. We're a husband and wife real estate team in Dallas and the surrounding areas with the Jessica Hargis Group at Keller Williams Dallas Preston Road. Before we get to today's topic, be sure to click the subscribe button down below so you don't miss any of our weekly videos.
Buying your first home can be so overwhelming, but no worries, we are here to walk you through the process in a simple, easy way to understand. First of all, you really need to meet with a lender, fill out an application, and get pre-approved for a mortgage. A lot of buyers think they have an idea of what they can afford, maybe from asking friends and family what their mortgage payment is, or maybe from an online mortgage calculator. These can be very unreliable though.
Now, your financial situation is unique to you, so you really need to speak with someone who can tailor your mortgage to best meet your needs. For more information on getting your first mortgage, make sure to check out a video we did a few weeks ago called Your First Mortgage.
Your lender will give you a pre-approval letter that lets you know the max price of a home that you can shop for and what your interest rate will be. Now it's time to shop for homes. Zillow, Trulia, and Realtor.com are great places to look at pictures of homes, but oftentimes they will have old and outdated information.
Yeah, I say those sites are good for pictures. The data comes from us. Make sure you rely on a realtor and their database to get the most accurate information on properties. Oftentimes, your realtor can tell you much more information than those online search engines have.
Make sure to drive through neighborhoods that you're interested in during different times of day. After all, you're buying into a neighborhood as well as a house. Sometimes simply driving by a home and through a neighborhood will help you narrow down your search quite a bit. Once you have picked out a few homes, let your realtor know which ones you're most interested in, and they can set up showing appointments to go tour the inside.
And after you found your dream home, it's time to make an offer. Your realtor will help guide you through what's the best offer on that home by looking at the condition of the home and how the other homes nearby compare. He or she will also help you determine when your closing date should be, who will pay for things like title policy, who will pay for a survey, how long is your termination option period, how long is that going to be, and who's going to pay for home warranty, and when are you going to move into the home.
You'll need an earnest money deposit, which is typically 1% of the price of the home, and a termination option fee, which is typically around $100 to $200. They can be personal checks, and they need to be turned in 3 days after the sellers agree to all terms of the contract. Your realtor will deliver the earnest money to the title company and the termination option fee to the seller.
So what happens next after your offer's been accepted? Well, stay tuned for a future video about what happens from signing the contract to closing on the home and move-in day.
And this is Edward.
There's Edward.
Edward the Greyhound. We hope this helps clarify the first steps when it comes to buying your first home. As always, if you have any questions about buying your first home or anything real estate related, feel free to reach out to us at russell and jessica realtors@gmail.com. Until then,
See you next week.